Aluminum Spork.
What is going on? What are we set up as? There we go. How is everybody doing tonight? It is Sporking News Podcast. This is Aluminum Spork, and I am Scott. Hope you have all had a great week. Today's only Tuesday. What am I talking about? I hope the beginning of your week is fine. We here at Aluminum Spork care. Tonight we will be talking about a couple cool topics, but before we go over that, let us say hello to the panel. I don't like being on that side. I feel weird. So the person I just switched with, the great Bad Takes, Bojan. Tina, how are you?
I'm doing great. I like that side too. It's actually my side of the bed when you're looking at the bed from the foot, so it works for me.
There you go. There you go. We're working together. Actually, this would be the wrong side for me. I don't know what. Maybe that's a power move of some sort. Some sweet. I am on like 3 hours of sleep. Yeah. Well, we ran long last night, and then I hung out with my wife for a little while afterwards, and it was like midnight. I was like, I have to be up at 4. Yay.
Oh no.
And then, you can't fall right asleep. So I will be a little punch drunk and moronic tonight. And that's okay. That's usually good YouTube or Rumble, depending on where you're watching. We have like nobody watching. So who cares? Mr. Grant Gregory, how are you tonight?
Yeah, doing good. I'm still in lockdown because apparently you can have COVID without having all these symptoms. So I'm a carrier at the moment. So
yes.
Yeah, if you want to get infected, come see me.
Nice. Don't tell your government. You guys were a little rough on your people there with COVID. But
I was gonna say I could use a couple of weeks. Yeah. I could use a couple of weeks away from work, but I'm not sure I could survive a lockdown. So
what up, Demajanai? What is going on, brother?
No, we don't have forced lockdowns. I'm just doing it because I have a 4-year-old that I don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Again.
Absolutely.
To each their own, and do the right thing for your family. That's what we've all been saying since the beginning with Free Folks on the Fandom. Good friend of the channel, guys. Make sure you check out his channel. Make sure you check out Demajanai's channel. Hopefully we can get their links added to the to our YouTube chat. We also have
Going on Big D.
Big D. In his foot fetish. Check out my newest video. It's the first video. And D, you should be proud. That's the first any type of video I made since March or February of 2023. So your little foot fetish conversation. And maybe tomorrow you'll also be seeing a short talking about Mad Mardigan's favorite metal bands. So the name of his favorite metal band. I thought that was a gem that we missed the other night on Saturday. We do have Mr. Thomason on the other side of Rumble saying hello. And then what is that? SME? I don't know that. Smile, my Elvin brother. Anyways, so tonight, guys, we're going to be discussing a couple things. While we're on both channels, we'll be discussing the UAP Disclosure Act sounds like I think it passed in the Senate and the House. Sorry about that. House is being a little blocky, and you got Chuck Schumer blaming Republicans, but it is also a bipartisan group that's trying to get across. So, let's make sure we blame the other side while we're trying to be bipartisan. And then we have, we're going to be talking about one in particular, but it'll probably branch off. Ancient text. You have Indian, Jewish, Sumerian, all over the world, Chinese. Everybody has these myths. And one we'll be discussing tonight is Indriya killed Vertra, which was a dragon. But, it sounds like someone's talking almost about impacts to the earth. And we have a person that actually broke down I'm going to say this wrong. It comes out of the Yeah, the Vada. Okay, I'll get it later. It is an Indian text. I'm going to sound like a moron, but it's an Indian text. It comes from one of theirs where the guy used mathology, whatever that means, and figured out that it was the exact time we think the impact happened that caused the Great Flood. I will make more sense once.
So it wasn't meteors,
it was
dragons. Right? it was dragons that did it, not meteors. That makes way more sense now.
Right.
No wonder the ice melt.
Well, and it's kind of funny because you have, what's up, Andy? You have people that, when we talk George R.R. Martin and A Song of Ice and Fire, he has in his an ancient myth of one of the moons cracking open and dragons. That's how dragons came to Planetos. But a lot of people think it's talking about impact theory. And it makes sense. These people don't know what they're looking at. They see a fiery thing with a tail coming down. Could be a dragon, or people were still living with dinosaurs and they just called them dragons. That's another one people talk about. Brian's in the house. Dude, been a while, man. How have you been? Good to see you. Glad to see you here. Awesome. That is so cool, Brian. It's good to see. I love when someone's name I haven't seen in a while pops up. That makes me so happy. But yeah, guys, first, and then, then we're going Rumble only, and we will be talking, Ixnay on the Epstein Flight Log. We're talking about people that delete themselves in prison, if you know the guy I'm talking about, and a madam that disappeared. No one has heard since her, arrest. And
maybe we could call.
What happened?
What do you think we could call her?
I was saying, no. I was saying maybe we could call him and his whole little fantasy land. We could call it Toys R Us because it was Jeffrey the giraffe.
Shit. Yeah. Oh my God, he kind of looked like a giraffe. You remember that gum? Did you ever have Toys R Us gum? It was like a fruity gum, and it looked like it had giraffe.
Oh yeah, the zebra stripes. Yeah. I forgot what was that.
Oh yeah, it was zebra stripe or cheetah or some shit. It was good. It was good, and it lost its flavor very quick, but it was unique. Mm-hmm. It sucks that kids don't have Toys R Us anymore, or like the Sears catalog.
Yes, that's that was one memory as a kid I loved. I used to love going to the Toys R Us stores. They were also I don't even know if toy stores are even a thing anymore. Well, they're not over here. That's really weird.
Really, they're not. I mean, first off, let's say Abomination AJ, one of the better YouTubers out there, streamed with him a couple times. Good dude. Please check him out. Well, we got to have him on a stream, like a Wednesday or a Saturday soon. Reach out to me, please. Yeah, or Tina, because she'll be smart about it and remind me. But yeah, no, the toys. We'll get into the good stuff later. But yeah, there are no toy stores. Like Toys R Us is gone. You also have like FAO.
Well, thank God Blockbuster's still around.
Huh?
So thank God Blockbuster's still around.
Oh yeah, Blockbuster. God, man, I remember going to that. That was awesome. I used to love going to Blockbusters and trying to sneak. What's back there? I think I saw a boob.
Why does that room have a curtain in it? That's weird.
That's weird.
How do I pronounce XXX? Is that an extra room?
Is that like Is that like
those are the extra good videos?
Yeah, those are the cartoon drinks, I think, with the 3 X's.
That's weird. Why? A lot of plumbing videos, it looks like. Yeah,
not all of them had, and don't forget, not all of them had curtains. Some of them had like the cowboy doors, like the saloon doors. So that was kind of cool.
The one at our store had it was like the hippie beads that came down from the roof. It had like little stones, like those things,
Dude, I'm old enough to remember in my suburban town I grew up in, there was like a porn peep show place. Like it had one store and there was booths in it. I remember. Like I think I turned 18 and one of my buddies was like, let's go check this out. Knowing he was older than me and knowing he's been there probably quite a few times. And I like walked in, I'm like, why would people watch porn? Oh my God, get me the frig out of here. Even at 18, I'm like, this is freaking disgusting. Let me buy this video though,
Remember the old school
ones? I'm here now. You might as well,
Old school porns, a lot of dudes in bushes. Something, our boy. Something
the old school ones with that people would sit in the windows and the girl would be dancing in the middle and then the doors would come down. There's one of those by us, not too far away.
Really?
On the other side of town.
Jim Donegan, what do you think about that, my friend? Kind of the Madonna video. I remember she had a video like that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we call them the load and goes.
The what? The loading code.
The load and
Damn.
goes, yeah.
Zombie Box reviews, and now I know why Walton frequented blockbusters so often. Yeah, wooden doors, dude. Indian Vari Scott Hindus. Yes, thank you, brother. Mahabharata. I was blanking, man. I was blanking.
Speaking of the
Hello.
Mahabharata,
Talking about the Mahabharata. What is up, Hair Nation?
Que pasa, mia ninjas?
Yes, sir. You're going to be in a video
como
coming out
estas?
tomorrow.
Estoy bien. ¿Y tú?
E2.
No,
Biblioteca.
he's not here. Etep's not here, buddy. Sorry. Wrong stream.
Oh man! By the way, I
Is
just
your
wanted to
library?
welcome. I just wanted to welcome everybody watching to the Aluminum Spork stream. Aluminum Spork stream is sponsored by Red Gun Tea, where conservatives get their tea.
Yeah.
There's only one person that's
Testosterone?
going to get that bit,
Testosterone.
and she is not listening.
Yeah. Didn't you do like a commercial with like cowboys?
Yeah.
and
I got a
stagecoaches?
com-
I
yeah, I got-
remember that shit.
No, so I watch Talking Cowboys every day during the week, right?
Okay.
Jesse Holly,
That's a real thing.
wide receiver. Yeah.
Okay.
He says that we're the sports podcast equivalent to Braille. When we speak, people feel us. And then they're sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings, which
Yeah.
is where Flavor gets his wings, and they do it every time.
Yeah.
Oh, and the girlfriend hates it, so I make sure not to listen to it until she's around.
Yeah.
I
You got it.
I won't.
got
I will wait hours until she is home.
You know,
And then you're like, it's good
I
to
want to be like
see you.
I just want to be a moth, like a fly in your place. Like,
This
she must be like, I love him, but I want to murder him, because that's kind of how my relationships go too. Hey, Soul
Shredder's my
Assassin.
new relationship queen.
Hey, Soul Assassin, can you do me a favor? Just do something in the Rumble chat so I can add you as a moderator. Thank you, brother. But Soul is here. Brian, yes, you did spell that correctly. I wouldn't know, but I take your word for it. So yeah.
Wait, what's the spelling of what?
He even had all the things.
Bro, you didn't know how to spell that?
I mean, come
The
on.
Mahabharata.
What's weird is I can spell it, but I can't pronounce it.
So just log into
No, that's
Rumble
not true.
and just on the live chat, just say what up, so I can take that name and add you as a moderator, because you have to like physically put in the person's name. Because I want you to be able to moderate on both, because you're good people. I trust.
Yeah,
you.
man, that's my chatimal.
He's one of the best. Soul Assassin. I mean, look, people that show up, they show up. And they like zombies and all, and Jim, and you get people like Demogenine and Free Folks and Brian. Everybody who shows up, like respect.
Yeah, Brian just had one way better than what I had. I'm still in. I'm shoplifting that. I'm gonna use that for something.
What, Mad Cheese?
Mad cheese mode. That's fucking good.
That is good. That is good.
Just gonna go ahead and shoplift that.
So, Matt, we're going to be talking about a couple things, but we're going to be starting with House lawmakers demand transparency from leaders on UAP amendments inclusion in defense bill.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, there's a couple things going on right now with that. I believe this is speaking on what people are calling the UAP Disclosure Act. I don't read the articles. I just pick them out. I'm total clickbait. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Let's cover that. A lot of research I do. So, but we're going to go over this and see what it is about. A lot of people are pushing.
I bet it's
for
about
disclosure.
UAPs.
Hmm?
I said I bet it's about UAPs.
I believe so. And
Well,
what is a UAP?
You don't want to jump to conclusions, man. You never know.
What is a UAP?
Unidentified Asian planes.
Yes, very close. Very close. Slender,
Oh,
you show
wow.
You know the Chinese are behind it.
There always are. If it's not the Nazis, it's
I always
Chinese.
thought it was the unmanned versions.
Well,
Like the drones.
there are unmanned ones, and there are
Asian
biologicals.
ones.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I saw an interview with Dave Smith. I don't know if anybody follows him, but he's like
It sounds like a real
comedian.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally, Dave Smith. He's Jewish too. I think his name is Dave Smith, though.
Wait,
'Cause
I'm
he's-
sorry.
Well, because he covers the things going on in Israel right now, and
Covers
he
up
always
his
says, "I'm
Jewish
Jewish."
name.
Well, yeah, Smith, very Jewish.
I
But
bet
he,
I bet his real name is Moisha.
You know what? I'll have to
Yeah,
ask
you
him
got
if he ever-
Goldstein.
if he ever responds to my- Wow. Okay.
I worked for the Jewish Federation in Chicago. It's a nonprofit organization, and I was like the only non-Jew working there. I mean, literally, I heard the term Gentile on a daily basis whenever they were referring to me. But they had every combination of every stereotypical steen at the end of every
Yeah.
word. It was really funny.
What was their connection to the mob bank that you used to work at? Was there?
Well, I mean,
entirely different organization taking U.S. tax dollars. But
wow, you are like, you work for just the dark side of life.
Right.
You know, you're
Well,
the
it actually
criminal
was-
aspect.
It was the
As
dark side of
Chicago.
life because the refugees, the Jewish refugees I was working with were Russians, and some of them were affiliated.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Or you-
Oh, like Fievel and his family from The American Tale.
exactly.
Oh, so sweet.
Somewhere.
Oh my
because-
God, great minds
because
think alike.
New York and Chicago.
Still my
are
favorite
the
Hanukkah
two-
movie.
Now, granted, things may have changed in Europe. And when I worked for the JVS, the Jewish Federation, Chicago and New York were the two largest populations of European Jews.
Ah,
So many
You know
had
what?
left.
oh man, it's not on this one. I'll have to. That sucks. I was so hoping it was ready for me, but I forgot you have to like be ready to do.
Sporking fact.
So we'll have to have like a Bojan's fact. So any chance you wouldn't mind reading this one? Because I'm going to be doing the
Oh,
Hindu
sure.
one, and it's gonna take a while for me to pronounce everything. So I thought I'd give you,
Oh,
This
sure,
one.
sure.
thank
You
you.
know who?
A-
You know who I know could pronounce it? Good take, Bojan.
There you go. There's
Yeah,
that
he's not
stud.
feeling well today. He was supposed to go out and play
Did you get
pool
him
with the
sick?
boys, but
Of course.
no.
Oh, I see what it is. He wanted to go out and play with the boys, and now he got sick.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Hey, he goes out with the boys
Some
every
tea.
Tuesday night. So,
Mm.
yeah,
the way
he
it
gets
should be.
he gets to leave home once a week. I allow him. But
That's sweet. That's sweet.
yeah,
Run,
a
Bojan, run.
bipartisan a bipartisan group of House lawmakers made a public appeal for transparency over reports of unidentified aerial phenomena. Thursday, after it was reported, top leaders in both chambers were attempting to kill legislation related to the effort. Some members have stonewalled our efforts to get transparency, and this is also unacceptable, Representative Anna Paulina Luna, Republican from Florida, said during a press conference she convened. No
kinda
one
hot.
member. Oh, I didn't see her.
Yeah, she's not bad looking. What's the one that got caught like being groped? She's a
Well,
Republican too, right?
It invited growth. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
No,
Right,
she
right,
allowed
for
the
dates.
groping.
Yes,
It was
yes. Yeah.
She was a bipartisan of the groping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
was
who
the
was that? Wasn't
gropee.
her. That one wears
She was the
glasses. She has that like,
Mhm.
hot nerd
And
look.
she's got a rack to die for.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like what? Who bought
Mhm.
that? But yeah, this girl from
Yeah,
Florida.
that's that 2020 implants.
2020. The 2020. All right, we'll figure out who she is. Somebody in the chat will know. The one with glasses and Hooters. Yeah.
No
And the
one
face.
member is a no
Some
one
face.
member is above another, and the American people deserve to know as much about the existence in this universe as possible. They certainly have a right to know about whether or not their safety is threatened, she added. Interest in UAP sightings has exploded since a July House hearing when 3 former Defense Department officials gave testimony on their experience with the phenomena, warning that the sightings could pose national security risks. A bipartisan coalition that includes Luna, Representatives Tim Merchant, Matt Getz, Jared Moskowitz, and Eric Burleson, a group that calls itself UAP Caucus, has pledged to bring more transparency to the public. Included in that effort is UAP-related amendment in the Senate's version of the annual National Defense Authorization Act, a provision introduced by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Mike Rounds.
So now, but the timeout. Now,
Do you find it weird that the person that's heading this Schumer like is a known lizard person?
that's what
That
I'm
wants
saying,
everyone
dude. I
to know
was
about the
just
aliens?
about to bring that up. Like Chuck Schumer, I don't know Mike Rounds, but Chuck Schumer to me may be an alien, or someone who came from Middle Earth, within our Earth, not Middle Earth, but within Hollow Earth, and like I have two different articles for this, and I wanted to start with this one because it seems more like just giving us the facts, what's going on. And then you go to this other article, and it's all about how Chuck Schumer's slamming House Republicans for trying to block this. But yet the majority of the people who want to work on this are Republicans. And it almost seemed like Chuck Schumer and this Mike Rounds was like, we got to introduce this, so it's not the Republicans, but many Republicans have been talking about this for years, and some Democrats, don't get me wrong.
Schumer was the guy that was formally stopping it when they tried to do it back in 2012.
Yes.
That's what I don't get.
And
that's what's weird. And also, I like that word, the caucus.
Yeah.
Cock and ass in one word.
Oh, damn it. Everything's right there where it's supposed to be. So it's one of those things where it's like he flipped quite a big flip on wanting transparency, and I'm wondering what's his. So and
it's weird because he's now got a different eye color. He's 1 foot taller and he's left-handed.
Right.
Yeah.
And occasionally on the hot summer night, he's chasing bugs. I don't know why. What is up, Boosh? But what I don't understand is this. Or I do understand. What I'm worried about is this Disclosure Act, and all this is a Chuck Schumer and the one of those industrial complex type groups are going to make us think that these people or these aliens, these crafts, they're a threat. So automatically funding for military stuff, funding to attack ET, first of all, if they've made it here from another planet, another galaxy, another dimension, we are screwed. I don't care how many times they crash. They probably crash it so we can get these unmanned ships and stuff. So there's a lot. I'm going to play a Tucker Carlson thing after this where he talks about oh no, this stuff's real. And
yeah. So I thought we already watched that. That came out a long time ago.
With Dave Smith? No, this was recent. So
was it? Okay.
You keep watching this, and I'm gonna find that.
Was this the one where he was talking to Obama's ex-boyfriend?
No, well, he did. They brought up Obama's wife, husband. No, this
Partner.
is a partner, person with may have a penis. But no, they
Big
this
Mike.
Does he know he's muted?
realize
I
he
thought he
muted.
stopped. Yeah, I thought he stopped
I
because
just
you
muted
started
myself.
talking.
I totally blanked that I did that. Wow. Keep reading. I will scroll up. Where are we? Right here?
Okay,
Yeah.
the UAP Disclosure Act would require the release of government records on UAP no more than 25 years after their creation, unless they are found to be of enough risk to national security that they require further classification. The act would also create an official UAP records collection and establish a new review board for the office. A version of the UAP Disclosure Act seemed assured to be included in the final NDAA, as the House has a similar provision included in its version of the massive defense policy bill. Both chambers passed their NDAs.
That part there, that's the part that they want. They want to create a review board to determine there and then whether any of these things are valid. So if something is reported, it goes to this board, and this board says, nope, not valid. There you go. It's a hoax thing now, and they can say, well, we're being open and honest about stuff. That's all it is. It's about to control the information that comes in.
Absolutely, and they probably won't disclose the details about the things that they mark as. As
you only hear about the things that aren't.
Nope. Absolutely. Both chambers passed their NDAs in July and since have been negotiating a final version of the legislation. But late last week, there were reports that House Armed Services Committee Chair Mike Rogers and House Intelligence Committee Chair Mike Turner were all looking to quash the act. The two even appeared to have the support of Minority Leader Mitch McConnell and new House Speaker Mike Johnson in their effort. Thursday's press conference appeared to be a last-minute effort by the House UAP caucus to try and raise awareness about the behind-the-scenes wrangling. We need the UAP Disclosure Act, Luna says. The American people are not stupid. We can handle this information. Other countries have declassified similar information, and it's time that the United States stepped up to the plate and did the same. Burchett, who authored the House language on UAP transparency, claimed he and the UAP caucus has faced a lot of pushback from the intelligence community members of Congress and the Pentagon. One breakthrough for the group, however, was the green light for a classified hearing to review an Inspector General's report from David Grush, one of the 3 former defense officials who gave testimony in front of a House Oversight and Accountability Subcommittee in July. Grush, an ex-Air Force intelligence officer, gave the most explosive testimony of the day when he complained the Pentagon and other agencies were withholding information about UAP, as well as hiding long-running program attempting to reverse engineer the objects behind them. He also asserted that he absolutely believes the United States government is in possession of non-human technology and that he knows the exact locations of that material. Grush added that he was unable to speak on much of his knowledge, however, as it is classified. Lawmakers sought a meeting with him in a sensitive compartmented information facility, a SCIF, but until now hadn't been allowed to convene one. And if you don't know what a SCIF is, if you did go see Oppenheimer, it was that weird looking paneled room that there were 6 people in and then decided that Oppenheimer sucked. We were previously denied this, but we now receive permission from Grush to directly go back into the SCIF to review that information, Luna said. The lawmakers claimed that the Defense Department previously told them that Grush didn't have an active security clearance, so he couldn't divulge this information, which Luna called a stonewall practice on part of the Pentagon. The secrecy around the topic has frustrated and confused lawmakers. Why are folks who are in charge of committees, whether they are in the House or in the Senate, opposed to this disclosure?
Right.
Moskowitz asked. This is not about whether there are aliens or there are not aliens, he added. The problem is when we ask those questions, rather than be provided information that would prove it false, they stonewall the information, and that's what piques the interest.
I mean, it's terrifying if you think about it. There is, oh, the lovely Sherry. Thanks for being here. Maybe I'll show up more on your circle of love. Good to see you, though, Sherry. Good to see you. Hi,
Oh, wow,
Wait,
that sounded
her what?
oddly sexual the way that you said that.
What
Well,
are you trying to
I'm
show
not
up
on her
on?
circle of love on Twitter.
Dude,
You
did
want to
somebody
show
change
up
my
on her
name?
circle of love?
I'm not on her circle of love on
What
Twitter.
does it say now? Does it say
God dang it, dude. Now I gotta fucking switch it
Oh.
over, dude.
Yeah, machismo. No, everything
I don't
you're
even
saying
fucking
here
remember
is-
what it was.
It's important to listen to this. Like, they're being denied. They're being denied. All right, we were previously denied this. We have now received permission from Grush directly to go back into the SCIF to review that information. Like, they're being denied. They're being stonewalled. They're being blocked by people who were not elected, usually. A president is being blocked by people that were not elected. You have Clinton, Obama, and Trump. 3 out of the last 4 presidents, not including the one right now, because he probably doesn't realize what year it is. But those last 3 out of the 4, they literally went into office saying they were going to look into the UFO thing and open it up, and they were denied. Clinton straight out pretty much said he was denied. So we have people not elected controlling information from a population that is living on a constitution, on a piece of paper that says we the people. Like, there's something messed up ever since, World War II, the change with FDR and the control of a bigger government, and you have the military industrial complex and all this stuff. There is this idea that these people don't have to respond or respect or answer to anyone. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Love the usually on a panel we have a little back and forth, guys. Come on.
Oh, I'm
Anybody?
sorry. You were muted that whole time.
Son of a bitch, you answered me because I just had to look though. I literally looked. What up,
Sorry, I
Ancient One?
ruined that one, Grant. Sorry, I ruined that
Damn
one.
it. Oh God. I had to look because I have 2 mutes. So I didn't know if I hit this.
I mean,
I
I was
got-
trying to come up with something that sounded better
Two
than just
what?
yeah, but
I-
know.
Two
I had
youths?
2 mutes. The 2 mutes. The
Oh,
2
2
mutes.
youths. I thought you meant you had two
Your
utility
Honor.
vehicles in the driveway.
Your Honor, any good southerner would tell you how it takes at least 7 minutes to make grits. Or whatever it was. I can't my cousin
Yeah.
Vinny?
Yeah.
Two
movie.
what?
Great
Two
movie.
youths. Two youths. I don't sorry.
Soul. Oh, dude, look at Soul Assassin backing up exactly what I said. They did say that the president started getting phased out of need to know after FDR. These people realized that they were going to be in Washington longer than any sitting president. You know, after
Right.
FDR died and they passed whichever
Oh no, what happened?
whichever amendment it was, that says two, presidents will have 2 terms. God, you fucked me up again, because now I'm looking to see if I'm muted and stuff.
Aw.
You guys ruined my night, and I'm tired, so I'm out of it. But it's quite terrifying that these are the people that decide what information we get and who gets to know it. And the fear,
It's always the unelected that have the most power. That's
Right.
always the way it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Plain and
terrifying.
simple.
Yeah, Nixon and Jackie Gleason. That's a big one. Nixon telling Jackie Gleason he tried, right? There's probably we could find that YouTube. Maybe we'll play it when we're on Rumble, where Jackie Gleason is retelling the story of Nixon bringing him and telling him, like, I tried to get in, and find out what was going on. It's interesting. I think he showed him a craft, maybe. I forget the exact story now that I think about it. But yeah, Majestic 7 or 12. I mean, there's all these things. That's how
The
what we
1954
was-
Greada Treaty.
Utes. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
right next to New York Sherry. What did you say, my friend? Grant?
It
I thought
was
the Mystic
it
12
was
was
mad.
fake.
Majestic 12.
Matt brought up the... Yeah.
Yeah, you remember we read that paperwork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I forgot all about that shit.
You
I
remember
still
that?
have it. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
awesome. We'll have
All
to do
that secret
again.
information from scientists that I
Yeah.
got that worked at a dumb.
Yeah, we have to check that shit out again, because that was funny another time. But Zax, what's
What
up,
was
brother?
X?
No, a lot of people believe that Majestic 12 played this is not a real document game to get people away from looking into Majestic 12. So I wish I could find the thing with Tucker Carlson talking about aliens being real and knowing this for a fact. I mean, the
Yeah.
guys, go ahead.
I mean, well, no, I've heard him talk about it before in other interviews. Yeah, he definitely seems very confident in saying that no, they're real, and has the access to people that would know. So, I mean, I see no reason not to at least consider what he says. You know what I mean? That's just me, though.
Yeah, don't instantly just dismiss it. In
No,
other
I
words.
wouldn't.
Yeah. Makes sense.
No, I mean, look, the guy got kicked off of Fox for, I mean, really, what he does
Talking
is
about
look at
aliens.
Well, he looks at right. He looks at America first, so people get mad at that, and he talks about things that the legacy media shouldn't be talking about. But the guy has been seems like a pretty upfront guy, has changed his political philosophy throughout the years, like most people do. But like you said, Matt, 35 years,
Yeah.
He lived in Washington for many of them, knowing people very tight with government officials, like knowing them well, growing up near them, having dinner with them, for him not to know would be weird.
Well, and I think it's a great example of why you should never wear a bow tie. Look at the massive
Right.
amount of change that happened once.
Right.
Stop dressing like the kid from Problem Child.
Yep. Yeah. Problem child. I remember someone on Joe Rogan saying UFO knowledge started from archaeology and finding stuff. Some say that. There's others that say we were during like the 1800s finding
I mean, wouldn't
alien craft, in 1933 getting an alien craft. What were you going to say?
Grant?
No, I was gonna say, like, I don't know about the whole Rogan thing with archaeology finding stuff. Like, it's been around in like text and documents and paintings and everything for years before archaeology was even really a
Yep.
science.
Pyramids.
So
It was
Yep.
aliens.
Aliens all the time. I mean,
yeah, I saw this documentary called Stargate, and it goes into detail about the whole system and everything that they used.
right.
Wait. Okay. I'm cool with
Yeah.
that.
Take it, man. Take it as
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Oh man, I read
yeah.
something the other day. I forgot where it was in the Middle East, but they were saying that the only reason there's conflict somewhere, I forgot where, is because they found a Stargate. Oh, Oh, now I remember the rabbit hole I went down. The reason we invaded Iraq was because they had the body of some ancient thing or whatever, and Hillary wanted to go and extract it from Baghdad.
Right.
And there's like this video where it's showing the tomb of some I want to say Niatu, but that may be the prime minister.
No, that's
the tomb of Netanyahu.
Yeah. That may not be right.
No, was it
it was the tomb of Nefertiti.
Was it Nefertiti?
I don't know how
Or
freaky he was.
Nebuchadnezzar.
I can't
Well, I
remember,
know-
but it was bananas.
I know that. And what's up, Darren? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh yeah, the alien crash in Texas back in the day. They said they buried, I believe, in one of the graves is alien that they buried. But yeah,
Was it a little grey or?
Wow, Soul Assassin knows all this stuff.
That's why it's my Chatimal.
Ziggurat, Stargate.
Yeah, man.
You were
This
close.
is
You were close.
yeah. We need to check that out if
Let's
we can find something on that because it's. I was going down the flat Earth rabbit hole as I do on Twitter because it's bananas. I don't understand how it's just bananas to me that they're like, no, you can't get to Antarctica because the U.S. Navy has all these ships to block anyone. Bro, there's not a one path. It's not like you're going out in the woods like, oh, stay on the trail. Dude, you just go a different angle. Also, how about you go the other way? You know what I mean? You're telling me that no flat earther has had the funds to buy a boat and just go west?
Right. I mean, the
And
flat
see what
Earth thing
happens?
still
Well, no,
blows
the
my mind.
problem is we had the technology in the 50s, but then we lost it, so now we can't do it. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's
what?
moon landing.
I'm pretty sure I was right. Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. Why do I know that?
Yeah, he was the one with
That's
the,
a ship name.
All right,
Yeah,
here we go.
the Pinta, the Minta, the Mama Street. You won't
the
go down because
Papas?
my dick can float.
Pope visits
Oh, I remember.
Iraq Ziggurat to bring together. Okay, maybe that's not the Starship or Stargate. I shouldn't be searching this stuff while we're having. I just get excited. Oh, wait a minute. This is like a short. Here, maybe this is what you were talking about. I'll share this. Stick with us, people. We'll have fun. Promise.
Oh yeah, the Jinn, the Iraqi. Okay, yeah, dude. Give me a link to that, Soul. Oh, or I could just put in mysterious Middle East.
I can't control.
Don't mute it, you
I
weirdo.
can't control the leverage the level on this.
Well, if it's just a video, then if it's just music,
Yeah, that's the stairs there. That's
Yeah.
the ones that
That's the one. Yeah, it's the Ziggurat.
yeah. Zigga 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 zigga
yeah.
za.
Actually,
Yeah, you can mute it. I think this is all just music.
I think it's very short, actually.
that's weird. I actually,
Well, it is.
you know what's really weird about it? I actually literally watched something on this morning. I'm just looking at my
Really?
Here it is.
But there's
Yeah,
see
what they're
how weird
saying
that-
the Stargate was.
See, Jesus wants us to let everybody know about this.
Maybe.
Well, that's why
never
he
know.
was looking it up this
Well, I
morning.
mean, if he was the real prophet, then I guess probably would.
Oh, leave it up to the
Well, I
Jew to
guess we'll
call
never
in
know.
the question.
Yeah, in the private chat, there's one. So
Oh, there is one in the private chat. Let me check that out.
Yeah.
Dog.
Wouldn't want to get captured by the Navy because they're super gee. Yeah.
it's-
Okay,
Yeah,
go a
you-
different way, bro. You don't have to go to Antarctica to find out whether or not the Earth is round.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not the only place. Just go to
just go to
California.
a mountain. Yeah, go up a mountain.
No, go to California. Get a boat. Put all the flat earthers. Get your money together. Go to California. Get a boat, and then just head the fuck out.
Yeah.
And just keep
Pick a
going.
direction. You'll eventually hit something.
Yeah, just keep going until
We're watching.
if you hit
right?
full screen.
Yeah, I will. I just didn't know if you guys were going to ever
Yeah.
stop talking. So,
Oh.
all right.
With
Burn.
historical and religious significance.
Subtitles.
But the only people
Oh,
who get
you're
to
right.
see
You know
it
what? My bad. My bad.
There's a button there. It literally just
Yeah.
says subtitles.
Just, dude, I don't
You literally
fucking
just
know.
press-
Oh, CC. I see that now, CC.
Sorry.
Senor.
We would've
You're
caught
I didn't want to
so
press it. I thought that was
awesome.
Talk to Casino.
Look at me,
Yeah.
fucking Richie
That-
Rich.
That's my fault. If I would have said closed captioning, he would have noticed
I
the
would've got
CC.
it.
American
See.
troops.
Countries all over the world have took an overwhelming interest in Middle Eastern states.
Nigga, now,
In
could you turn
particular,
it down a little
Iraq
bit?
has been the place of
Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
a
sorry.
little bit.
No, I'm sorry.
Why are you
know.
yelling at me?
Anything for you, Mad.
Constant power struggles. Why is that? Some people may be surprised to learn that Iraq was the center of the world for thousands of years.
Nope.
Were you surprised?
I'm not
Any of you?
surprised
I'm
at
not
all.
surprised.
No.
Any of you? No. Stop talking down to us, guy.
The city of Ur was the very first true city of the world and was
What?
central to ancient activity.
City of Ur.
City of
Yeah. No, I just didn't realize it was the
Gilgamesh.
first city.
Yeah.
Much like New York City is today, Ur is recorded in written history dating back 6,500 years BC
Wait,
and is
what?
even in
Wait,
the
wait.
That doesn't make any sense. Just like New York, the history's gone back 6,500 years.
No. Just like New York, it was the center of. Like, he's trying to say New York is like the city of America. Like, everybody, if you can make it there,
Wait, but-
make it, cha-cha,
Hold on, but
anywhere.
you telling me that there wasn't any
It's
other
up
major
to
cities?
you.
You telling me that there wasn't any other major cities before?
No, but this was the shit.
Before
This was
Ur.
But that's
They're
not what they
saying-
said. They didn't say this was
No,
the
he's
first
saying
awesome
Ur was
city.
the Ferg, the first awesome city.
The
Here,
Ferg.
we'll go back
It
just
was
a-
the Ferg.
like New York. Ur
was the very
first
first
true city of the world.
Sorry, true. I didn't.
True.
I didn't see the qualifier
Well, and
of
also
true.
true city of written history. Like, I believe there was actually major cities.
Well, of
prior to
course,
that.
but even
And even then, Ur could have been older. You never know. Stone.
by the way, real quick, Brian,
Yeah.
it's not that the UN believes in the flat Earth. It's that rather than it being a globe on their emblem, it's just flattened out. I don't think they were expecting anyone to be
no,
like,
flat earthers took that symbol. It wasn't like they took the symbol from the flat earthers.
right, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, whatever you believe is cool. I don't have
Right.
to agree.
No, listen, I am always on board to have my mind changed. If you want to go rent a boat and you can prove it to me, I'm
The
good to
problem
go.
is many videos I've watched where flat earthers are trying to prove the flat
Yeah.
earth, they prove themselves wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
And
like,
if they
well,
do have
according
this
to this,
freaking
if
ice
you
wall,
lift
I'm
it up
going.
Four more foot to be able to see it. I can't see it. Let's lift it up 4 foot. This will be funny. Oh, I can see it. Shit.
Yeah. Zach is right. It's like how Black Panther is the first black superhero and J Law is the first woman to be in a movie.
The first woman to be in a movie.
In a movie.
Yes, and Biggie, Biggles Metz says
Hey,
the
Biggie.
world is actually a cone.
Oh, do you know him?
I love Biggles. I spent time with him
Oh
in
my
Florida.
God.
Good dude.
Oh,
Good
I
dude.
think
We're going to be
Biggie.
doing anime streams hopefully
Can't
soon.
you see?
Sports. Star selling earth painted plates as scale replica. Oh, start selling. I think he meant start. Start selling earth painted plates as scale replicas of Earth to the flat earthers. How they gonna know? That's a really good idea.
That's
I
really
want
funny.
I want people to stop grifting on flat earthers so that they can save their money up to get a fucking boat and just fucking sell out there.
Okay, Brian might have
Even
me
better,
on this.
Scott. Even better, Scott. You got to get a glass bowl and put it over the top of that plate and make it a 2-part set for the dome.
You have to. You could buy it separate or
Yeah.
save $5 by
The
buying it
ferment,
as
what
a
is
set.
it? The filament? No, what do they call it?
The firmament.
Right.
Permanent,
And you have
yeah.
to have a light bulb.
The thing that Elon Musk broke through the other day.
Yeah. I love
Allegedly.
Brian though, because Brian's. I'm kind of. I don't discount the idea that inner Earth could happen.
Oh yeah, man, the hollow earth theory?
I'm more like, dude, flat Earth can't get behind that. But a hollow Earth, like, there are so many like, this is not just a solid rock. You know what I mean? Like, there are massive cavities where life could form. Now, do I believe there's some type of weird sun down there and the people are a little taller and green and no, maybe, I don't know. But I can't disprove that.
I do know. Go ahead.
There's
Go
not
ahead.
a sun in the middle of the Earth. I'm pretty sure about that.
What's
I'm pretty sure there's not a sun there.
Yeah.
Well, it
There's
could be
there's
something.
it's so cold, bro. That's what they say. You know, hey, if you're gonna go to the middle of the earth, bring a coat.
sweater?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring a coat.
Jacket,
It gets
yeah.
very
Yeah.
cold.
Give
Yeah.
it cold.
You never
Um,
saw Journey to wow, what's the movie, man?
No,
with
that was the one with what's her-
Aaron
Electra.
Eckhart,
Yeah,
where
with-
they got the drill and they drill
Yeah,
in
they're
with the
drilling.
laser to go
Yeah,
blow
it's
up the core to
they
reset
have
it or
to
some shit.
restart the core
Yeah,
with
yeah,
nukes.
yeah.
Was it
It
what's her
worked.
name that played Electra in that too?
No,
Wait, what in this? They did the
Hillary
sunshine.
Swank.
They did that.
Oh, Hillary
Were they
Swank.
supposed-
That's it.
Had to restart the core of Earth.
Yeah, bro, because it stopped, and
Yeah,
that's why
bro.
people's peacemakers were going out, and birds were weird.
Yeah, birds were
Oh,
flying
that makes
weird
sense
and
about
stuff.
the birds. Yeah, because they're not
Yeah,
real.
dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that was
it
a historical drama.
man, shit.
Um,
Yeah, I liked it. I really liked that movie.
Jericho is one of the oldest cities, but I'm pretty sure dating with material that they found, if they dug a little deeper, maybe found older, but whatever, shows that is most likely the first major city and the cradle of civilization, as they believe.
How old did they say it was? Earth?
6,500 BC, so 8,500 years old.
Okay, so it's younger than Göbekli Tepe then.
Oh, way younger. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So then how
that
could it
was
be
in
the
a
first?
city. That was in a city. And don't forget, even though Göbekli Tepe isn't too far away from the underground city, I forget how to
Durga.
pronounce it. Yeah, that one. But they're trying to tell us that one's like only, a couple hundred years old and was used by Christians to hide or some shit. Not
No, because
you
they built a church on top of it.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
they did.
Well,
They
they
buried
used
it.
it.
That's
They
what-
also used it, parts of it inside as a underground Christian church because they found symbols in it. But it was like them graffitiing. Like this thing was, you could be in the chapel, the so-called chapel, and just talk at a normal level and reach people in different areas of the underground. Like they had it so acoustics worked. It was unbelievable. Place is unbelievable. Wells, wineries, barns, people, sex. I don't know.
But
it was cool.
by the way,
Noble,
real quick,
Bunsen.
on the whole Earth thing, the dude that first started talking about how there's a planet inside the planet or whatever,
Yep.
he was trying to get the government to fund a research for him to go to the north or south or whatever, because he thought there would be a hole there that you can get inside.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, maybe
well, a lot
drop
of
a
people
rope.
thought there was big holes at the top and bottom.
Yeah. So yeah, but just to make sure everybody knew, he had he had signed letters by doctors, declaring that he's not crazy. And he would send that to the president and to Congress, be like, "Hey, just to let you know, I'm not crazy. Here's my doctor. Here's a note from my doctor,
I
verifying."
didn't know that, dude.
Yeah,
My
I forgot his name
My mum got
though.
the doctor to check. I'm saying.
Jericho is 11K years old. Okay. Yeah, I was going to bring Richard E. Byrd up too. He said he flew, a so-called diary that came out after he died said it.
His name's Dickie Bird.
I do know that he took like 55,000 troops down to the Arctic for maneuvers and maybe fought the last remnants of the Nazis and their UFO type space, ships.
Oh, yeah, this was the guy that flat earthers always go to, but they always misinterpret and change the context of what he was saying about the land. And by the way, he was right. The other side, it's not the other side, but the area he was talking about that they had not reached yet is about the same size as he was describing.
Right. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. He did act a little weird in some interviews, but he was older and trying to pick his words correctly. Dude, I back the Hollow Earth.
So did Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah. Oh, that was, dude, 3 guys who just were the first men ever to walk on the moon, and they look like they just got troubled by the principal. That is
Like someone shitting their cereal.
Yeah, dude, it's one of the weirdest, press they can't even fake it. And a lot of people show like Neil Armstrong, he just becomes kind of a recluse, and then he's speaking to youth before his death at a commencement thing, and he's like just bawling about, kind of almost saying that something happened that was weird. I don't know.
What the thing
do you
about the
believe they didn't go, or do you believe they may have seen something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I know
they
that. I
saw
mean,
something.
they went, dude.
Yeah.
They went. It's no.
I just think they found something up there.
Yes, and which is why we haven't gone back since.
Right.
Well, not since the first one. But you know what I mean?
Dude,
No, I do.
Dude, the dog ate their homework. They don't have the plans to build a rocket anymore. That technology was too advanced back then.
I know.
We can't do stuff now.
I know what you're doing, but it's not going to work because you cannot take analog shit and make it digital. There's no way.
Thank you, Brian.
That's why I have boxes of cassettes. There's nothing I can do with them.
I convert them for a living. I've got it in my garage.
Convert this
What?
dick. Huh?
I know
Yeah.
E-Clay. Copy paste this.
Into millimeters. Yeah.
Millimeters? What is that?
They're small.
We sir,
like-
we
I think they're-
measure in inches over here.
Yeah,
Thank you very
those.
much.
I think they're referred to as Canadian inches.
Something like that. And they're definitely smaller. Oh,
No, it's
um,
there's 10 of them. There's 10 of them in a centimeter. So
centipede, human. E-Clay Thomason for supporting $5 over on Rumble. Even though I still can't figure out how to get it out of Rumble.
I
Everyone,
just
please-
got all my money out of Rumble today. It's really easy.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. Stripe's
Okay.
really easy to work now.
All right, well then freaking explain it to me after the show. Everyone, please consider tipping Scott. Sporking ain't easy, and the man has 9 kids to feed. I'm sure a few of them are even his own, probably. Oh, you dick. I love you, man. I'll take
Every
your
time I hear
$5
someone
like
saying
the
they've got
hooker
kids
I
to
am.
feed, I
What's
always
that?
go back to every time I hear when someone says I got X amount of kids to feed. I always keep going back to Total Recall, the black guy in that up in Mars, but he keeps lying about how many different kids he has.
Hey
Oh,
man,
yeah.
come on, man. I got 6 kids to feed. You know, so I do was 5 early. I can't do it, Arnold. I don't know
You
why I
told me
tried.
if I. Oh god, that was
Yeah.
bad too. You told me there was 5,
Why couldn't he have been from New Zealand?
right? Hey. Slender's just
Just
very
him saying
confused
get to
right
the chopper
now.
would be weirder than that.
Don't
Get
tell
to the
Buzz you
chipper.
fake the moon landing, he'll punch you. Yeah, that's a great. We watched that like last week or the week before. We have the biggest inches.
Yeah, by far.
He ain't even married. Don't tell anyone I'm married. Don't
Who's
tell
married?
My wife that though.
Who's not married?
I think he's talking about me. I married her. And the greatest sarcastic son of a bitch in the world, One Man Show. One of the greatest supporters of this channel. Whenever I try to do a raging rhino accent, he sounds like a gay Scotsman. Like, how do you do a gay Scots? I don't
It's
get it.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. I like it.
Just apparently you got to say no like you spell it Nough.
Yeah,
wanna
no.
No. I just want to
That's how you
send
say
out
no. Yeah.
love to Rhino. I miss you, buddy. It's the quote from Total Recall. Thank you. I don't know what he's talking about. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the prank caller, coming soon to a theater near you. Oh my God, I can't do this again.
Is
I
your
gotta go.
refrigerator running?
Okay, so let's get back to Stargates, even though that wasn't part of tonight. But I'm kind of you know.
My bad. I didn't mean to.
No, don't worry about it, man. I bring you on for this type of stuff.
World and was central to ancient activity, much like New York City is today. Ur is recorded in written history dating back 6,500 years BC and is even in the Torah, Old Testament. They made many advances, including math and astronomy, to name a few, and they may have even made alien contact. We know that sounds crazy, guys, but what if it were true?
Sounds
What?
crazy, guys.
But what if it was true?
But what
Is
if
it?
it was true? I don't know. We're gonna find out.
We'll leave that up to you. We're just gonna present all this crazy shit and allow you to make that
Right.
decision.
All I'm gonna say
And then,
is a
and
lot
then
of
at the end
dudes.
say, here's the proof.
Yeah, right, and a lot of dudes have handbags, merces, and pine cones, and that might look a little bit like a DNA strand in the
Cool.
middle.
That,
What?
What? Are you serious right now?
No, I'm throwing it out.
Oh,
That's-
I
I
thought
was
that's
just
what they
kidding.
really say. I'm like, come on, man.
No, I was just kidding.
That
It's the
symbol up
tree
the
of
top
life.
looks kind of bad.
I don't know
mean,
why this reminded me of the Three Wise Men, and then it made me thinking,
But there's-
myrrh. What the fuck is myrrh? And why would a newborn need myrrh?
What is myrrh?
I don't know.
Frankincense,
Grant, you should
myrrh.
know, right? Oh no.
Is myrrh like
Well-
a incense?
It's basically like that's like a spice herb thingy something or other along those lines. I don't
Hmm.
know. What's that frankincense? That's frankincense. Shit.
Or is myrrh what makes mead? Isn't there
No.
something-
There's no. They're like, oh, you know what this baby needs? To get drunk.
Alcohol. He needs to get. No,
Yeah.
his dad needs
Yeah.
to get hammered.
Born in a stable, you know he's
Yeah.
gonna have a rough life. Hell, I'd be surprised if he lives to 35.
Wait, oh
I
shit!
just, it's myrrh's,
What?
myrrh's an oil and it's medicinal.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what
it
is? Wait, what?
Yeah.
They were trying to get Jesus high?
They were getting, well, maybe Joseph. Like, dude, don't worry about it. He's the son of God.
Or for,
I mean,
was for the
you
baby.
could make
Gosh.
incense. Well, I mean, something medicinal. it's an oil.
Yes, from a
But
tree.
you can also make incense out of it, according to Wikipedia.
So
Clay
so
says,
they got Jesus high on oil. That's why he
Yep.
thought he could, like turn fish and everything and walk on water and everything. He was just tripping balls.
Oh my God, guys, I'm the son of God.
Yeah.
you could be. I mean,
Like, I
don't
know
say
this. I was talking to John, the Baptist. And
Yeah. Aren't I John the Baptist? I thought I was the coming up. Remember we were talking about that the other
He
day?
gave me these mushrooms and, the snack on as we talk, and man, things got deep.
Ooh. See,
Yeah.
it's antibacterial and it's for skin health. So it was the first diaper rash cream. That's
Oh,
why
wait,
they
is
got
that
where
really
you
all it
would go.
was?
That's where she would go with it.
Man, I like mine better.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to ruin
No
Jesus.
wonder Jesus had
You just
Jesus
totally
had long
made-
hair. He was high all the time.
Yeah, we thought he was high. Now
Yeah.
you're just saying he had a nice.
You just
Honestly,
converted
it
me
looks
to
like it's the
atheism.
It looks like it's the Middle East version of heliochrysum oil.
Oh,
If you were,
yeah,
Oh,
that's
if you
crap.
were the son of
We all
God,
know what that is.
wouldn't you be able to like not get, diaper rash? Like you're the son of God.
Yeah,
Miracle.
He needed to suffer like a human.
that's right. That was the whole
Mm.
It's
point.
a big part
That's
of it.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. No,
What,
that's
you
very
think he
true.
went through his entire life without getting food poisoning once? You got to have that experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
everybody.
So,
has.
does that mean Jesus wasn't high with everything?
Yeah, I guess not. This
Oh damn!
may
Because that
be
would have explained
apocryphal.
why everyone was sitting on one side of the table. He's like, "Oh man, we've all got to sit this side of the table. It'll look great."
Yeah.
No, dude, they were taking Ussie, not a selfie because there was multiple.
Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
They're
Ussie.
doing that version of a selfie.
Or taking a
Wait,
wee.
dude, we just have to stand like this for 13 hours. He'll get it. Don't worry.
We'll do it in
It's gonna be
shifts.
Awesome. It's gonna
No,
be
what-
awesome. Judas,
what-
why do you always have to move?
What happened was, listen,
He seems
this may
nice,
be
that Judas.
apocryphal. This may be
He's a good guy.
apocryphal. So I can't verify this, but there is some writings that say that he was God was okay. It was meant for him to be, sacrificed for the world much sooner, but they kept waiting on him to get diarrhea because he couldn't check out until he experienced that. Because that's a big part. Who hasn't had diarrhea?
Oh,
Right.
so he needed to fulfill the suffering bingo card, and he only had a couple of things left.
I'm just gonna say this. That whole passion thing, that was, I think, enough suffering for any human. So maybe he could have just been like, you know what, bloop, gone.
Oh yeah, he earned his vacation.
He did. That dude, Mel Gibson will tell you that.
Well, at least he was
Anybody-
crowned king before it happened.
Speaking of
Hmm.
Judas, there was a really cool line in The Shift where when the guy who's supposed to be Job is talking to the devil and he finds out something about somebody and he goes,
Oh,
"Oh,
that's-
you didn't know you did." Well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who wants to see it.
Right.
He says, "Oh, you didn't know that he was one of my guys." And he goes, "What? What are you talking about? I don't know you." Like saying that, "Hey, I don't know the devil." And he goes, "No, seriously. Like we're talking about this now. You can
Oh
let
yeah,
him know."
don't
No, I don't know.
spoil
He
the
goes,
ending.
"Oh."
I haven't finished.
Wait,
He
what
goes,
movie is
"Deny
this?
me." He goes, "Deny me one more time. Go ahead." And it was just really kind of cool
Oh,
because it was a
shit.
normal conversation,
Right.
but you didn't pay
Tricking
attention.
him.
Oh yeah, he said, "I don't know you, Troy."
What
I don't know
movie
him,
is
but-
this?
This is the new movie, The Shift. It's the retelling of the story of Job, but as a multiverse story. Neil McDonough's in it. It's really
Fucking
awesome. It's
Wait,
from-
I'm sorry. Did you say a multiverse?
Fucking multiverses.
Yes,
They're
they
everywhere.
took a flipping Bible story and turned it into a multiverse, and it makes a hell of a lot more sense than DC
Put a
or
woman in
Marvel.
it and
he-
make
I thought you were going to say the
gay.
Bible. I thought you were going to say it makes way
Oh,
more sense than the
no. Oh,
Bible. With the
Sorry.
introducing the multiverse, it really starts to line everything up. You know what I mean?
It's though I don't consider myself a practicing Catholic anymore. Too many years of education to deny the Bible. So sorry.
I'm with you.
Can't
I'm
do
with you. I'm with you.
Dude, I think that one thing Christianity has above everything else. If they're going to introduce multiverse, they're going to convert so many more people now to their
Right.
gods.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, they're going to have to gender swap Jesus, though, to really get the left on board.
Well, honestly,
Put a
that's the
woman
whole.
in it
here's
and
the thing:
make
they can still
it
keep
gay.
they can still keep it Jesus, but just change it to a fat Mexican.
Yeah.
But
Or
that-
her,
that's the whole.
as Kathleen Kennedy.
the whole plot of the movie, and this isn't spoiling it, is the fact that the main character is working for the devil in every universe.
Well,
But he
I
Wow,
want to
that
see it. I
feels
don't want
like
to hear
a
any more
spoiler.
about it.
I feel like
I
it's
don't want to hear any
spoiler.
more about it. I want to see it.
Where did you see it?
Yeah, what's it called? Shift?
It's called The Shift.
Here we go.
It's by
We
Angel
got a trailer.
Studios.
You want to watch the trailer?
No, I don't
we
even want to
watched-
watch the trailer.
Okay. Oh wow.
We
Okay,
watched
wait
it
a
on a
minute.
Wednesday. Oh, okay.
Let's
I
do
think you
it.
should
Yeah,
watch the trailer. It's kind of cool. We watched it on a Wednesday a couple weeks ago. But yeah, we should on Rumble. Definitely.
You know what's
Actually, I
another?
bet you could even watch it on YouTube because I doubt Angel Studios would claim you because they want people to see the movie.
Right, right. And I love that's where I was going
Is
with
he-
Small Time Republic. Multiverse Job. Is he lame and gay? You know. Darren, what's up, man? Darren Gatewood in the
Oh.
house.
Oi, Mad,
Already
before we
tried.
watch this trailer, I want to ask you, have you watched the series Snowfall?
Wait, is that the one with Travis Fimmel? No, that's
E.T. Black?
Travis Fimmel. Played Ragnar Lothbrok in Vikings.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
He's Australian. You know,
Yeah, he's-
Australia,
Oh,
where you're
no,
from.
No, this is
One of your people?
no.
Okay.
No, I
No,
haven't
no,
seen
this
the
is-
Snowfall.
this is-
I don't
this
think
is
so.
Pretty cool. It's
Are we
right
done
up
with
your
the
alley. I'll
Alien
send you
Stargate thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hold on. I had one more thing. Have y'all seen He Never Dies with what's his name, man? Always on Beavis and Butthead videos. Rocker with tattoos, became an actor. No, nobody got me here.
Rocker with
John Rocker, John Rocker, the baseball player that got in trouble for calling
Joan
everyone
Jett?
the N-word.
Henry Rollins.
Oh, Henry Rollins.
Yeah, he
Not
never.
really
Yeah,
a
he plays in He
rocker.
Never Dies. It's not the best produced movie, but
Mm-hmm.
it is fast. The ending, you're like, oh shit, that's fucking crazy. Check it out. It's on Netflix.
That's the one that has what's his name from the place Trevor in GTA in it.
I just want you guys to
Stephen
know
Ogg.
E-Clay over on Rumble says you may all be going to hell. So he just wants to let us know that.
I don't believe in it, so I'm
Thank
alright.
you.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, and Grant said he's going to take care of me in the afterlife if it turns out his people are right and mine are wrong. So
Yeah,
we
we're
got
gonna
each
do it.
other.
It's like an
we made a
exchange
pact.
program,
Yeah, we made a pact that.
dude. But if it's Mormon, we're both fucked. That's
Oh
our
my
only
God,
thing
yeah.
that we don't have. Yeah, so
There's
we've got
no
all the
way
other
they're going
ones
to give
covered.
me a planet,
yeah.
right? Isn't that the LDS thing? You're muted there, Scott.
I'm just not muted. I'm just
Oh,
talking to myself.
I thought you were. It looked like you were trying to talk or having a stroke. I couldn't
No,
tell.
no, I'm maybe
See-
having a stroke. I don't know. I got to get sleep one of these
So-
nights.
We all
well,
get it.
But see, Matt, do you have Grant covered? Like, are you going to
Yeah.
let him into the whole 144,000 after
Oh,
the
with-
Antichrist comes back, making part the ethnic Jews that convert at the last minute and they get to go to heaven, even though the rest of us busted our ass and followed all the Catholic rules all this time.
Hey, you picked
Wow,
a
it
religion that
sounded
allows
kind
that
of-
to happen. That's all I'm saying. If that's how it works, like don't be upset with me if I can, change the scorecard at the end and it still counts.
Well, you know what's crazy is that God gave us the final say on what heaven will be. What,
Yeah, I totally think it's going to be 1993 through 96.
and I don't know why they're like, okay, cool, Jesus, we got it. Yeah, we'll make it awesome. Okay, here are all these thousands of rules that you have to follow to get in. Also, it's only available Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
But if I do follow those rules when I get in there, could it be like hedonistic? Like, can I go like Roman
You
God
can do
type
anything but
things?
eat an apple. That's
Yeah,
where we
right.
draw the line. No
I'm good
apple
with that.
eating.
So the Beatles
No.
are- Yeah.
Just because the Europeans have no idea what a pomegranate looks like
Well-
doesn't mean
Now, just because you know the word pomegranate doesn't mean that was the fruit they were talking about.
Could be fig.
It was
could have
just
been something
fruit.
obnoxious like a pear.
Or it could have been something only God knows about him.
Right.
He didn't plant anymore,
I mean, if it's the fruit of knowledge or fruit of knowledge, and it was in the garden, how the fuck would we know what it was?
Exactly. And he learned his
I
lesson
mean-
after the last people that ate it got all naked and shit and was running around
No, the
streaking.
problem is they started putting clothes on. He's like, dude, this is this place
Oh
is
fuck.
free
Yeah, I
flowing.
fucked that up.
You
Oh,
know,
I
you
was
fucked that
I
way
was
up.
working the joke in my head as I'm browsing
other way
and coming
around.
up with it. Yeah.
I was with you on it until you screwed it up. All right, let's listen to Tucker about aliens.
It's always the best way to
Disclosure
do comedy.
Act of
Yeah, mess it up.
2023. The law requires the U.S. government to tell the public what it knows about the countless
what happened to the other
unidentified
video?
flying objects that have
Well,
been
because you guys were just freaking
This is
talking,
it.
and I said we're done. So the was over. But this is him talking about the actual topic, the UAP Disclosure Act. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's let him.
So no more.
No more.
spotted in the skies above Earth over the past 3,000 years. It's
Did he say
designed to be, and it
or
very well
He might have said
Yeah.
was around for a while.
could be a transformative piece of legislation. And it comes at a time when we can finally say with confidence that the most unlikely sounding theories about UFOs are actually true. Yes, these things are real.
Yes.
They're not all weather balloons. They're not experimental aircraft from this or any other country. Whatever they are not of human origin.
I mean, this is a big thing. Like, he believes this. Like, Tucker Carlson is not. There's not many. I don't trust any news reporter, but I do
he's
trust
not a news reporter. He doesn't have a job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I trust that he's speaking the truth he believes. There's not many people that were at one time or still are, in the news that I believe. Him, I believe at least what he's saying he means. Because the majority he comes out as a Republican, he comes out against war and stuff. And everybody else was like, hell no.
The only news reporter person I can think of that, has my absolute trust, maybe Rachel Maddow, but that was because she was in Batwoman. You know what I mean? I was like, man, she's really nailing this role.
No, that wasn't her.
Yeah, the way that she played anonymous radio person was great.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, was she really in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the TV show with the lesbian girl, right? What's her name?
Which one?
Fuck,
They were
whatever
all
happened to her?
lesbians.
Rose?
Did she die? Rose?
I don't know.
No.
Not McGowan.
Ruby-
No, I was going there too.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah,
Yep.
weird that they named her after that whole thing that happened right before Waco. Was that Ruby Ridge?
I think that was.
Yes.
Yeah, close though.
Yeah, but
Wait,
did she die? What happened to her?
She was very weak. She broke. Okay.
She physically broke. She damaged her back
Physically.
and everything, and
She broke her back during a stunt or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but she was real moody after that, so they had to
I
get
know.
rid of her. She
Like,
was such a
she was-
drag.
Like, we wanted her back in a week, and she was like, my doctor said I can't move
Yeah.
for like 2. So what a bitch.
Okay, what's her name? Ruby Rose? Is that it?
Ruby Rose.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ruby. Sure.
It's
Oh, look at me. I'm Ruby. I got a broken back. I can't do all these stunts anymore.
Dude, it's like every freaking employer, they love you, and then oh man, I think I hurt my shoulder. Oh, you did? Whoa! I work in one of those fields.
She also got a little upset.
Pussy.
She also got a little upset that the person that took over from her spot that did the stunt actually got killed on the next stunt. So she's emotional about that as well.
So she did it better.
So
Well, she's a woman.
she did it better. Yeah.
She is a woman. They get emotional over things like that.
Oh no, actually it was a dude that was the stunt double that died.
Oh,
Right, but Ruby Rose didn't because women do it better.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we let Tucker speak?
Piece of legislation. And it comes at a time when we can finally say with confidence that the most unlikely sounding theories about UFOs are actually true. Yes, these things are real. They're not all weather balloons.
Nope.
They're not experimental aircraft from this or any other country. Whatever they are not of human origin, nor do they behave according to the laws of known physics. And yes, the U.S. government currently has physical evidence that they exist. That means wreckage of the craft as well as the bodies of the beings that flew them.
I mean, like, we all just are like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he is reporting, not, some Linda Moulton Howe shit. Like, he is reporting, we do have these things. There are bodies. Like, everything you heard and told you were nuts that you believed is freaking true.
Well, I mean, I never doubted it. I've had my inside sources at the at one of the dumps for quite a while sometime.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know. I really find this to be one of those things where it is a major moment in time where we're all being told that by some official people that were in the government, that this is real, and they're not trying to make them all sound like they're crazy, but yet no one's like, oh yeah, that's because we've all been programmed to believe we've been being bullshitted to for decades, I guess. I don't know. But no one seems to think this is the biggest story in human history.
Well, I mean, I've always believed it. I actually have a friend who has a friend who worked for 3-lettered agency that got drunk one night and told him a few things. You'd like him, mate. He's a good bloke.
Oh,
good
how
bloke.
dare you?
Good bloke.
It took me a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Who's this friend of his?
Same time. You responded the same way the last time he did that. I freaking love it.
By the
All
way,
right.
have y'all did you ever see, Scott, the I forgot, I don't know her name, but it was this lady, I have the video, where she has I don't know how to explain it. She's a medium, obviously, and an alien speaks through her to talk to us.
Oh, yeah. She's
I know,
awesome.
yeah, I know Grant knows, yeah.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
It's a lady who has a connection with another being, what have you, and it's kind of like when you go and see the fortune teller, and then she's like, now you're a dead grandmother or whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing, but with an alien.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah. I'll
Because she
pop it
doesn't
up.
even have to prove. I want to see that because she can't. She doesn't even have to prove she knows anything about you. It's like, I am the alien from another world.
Right. Yeah.
You know? And like if it's your grandmother, she has to know something about it.
Yeah, you got to know the
brilliant lady. Lizard, Hecklefish. Yeah, I love Hecklefish, man. That dude has one of the best YouTube channels out there. Hecklefish is awesome.
Did you hear he passed 3 million subscribers over on? I think it was Saturday or Sunday night. I was watching it live, and it was so cool how you saw it turn over.
He's not been around for over a year, has he?
What's a hecklefish?
Yeah, what is that?
Hecklefish, the Y Files on YouTube. This guy does.
Is that the guy that has
things.
Is that the guy that has the fish and the little fish that
In
he
the bowl?
talks to in the fish tank?
Yeah.
I fucking can't stand it. Yet he's always sending me clips. That one.
You're crazy.
AJ is awesome.
He's
and
amazing.
I hate the fish.
The fish.
I know it's not real.
The fish. Is
Wait,
that the plushie? Is that the plushie?
Hecklefish Moriarty? What?
Moriarty.
Hecklefish Moriarty. Yes, it is the plush. I bought it for myself because I needed to cuddle.
Yeah, that dude is awesome. He does like a aluminum spork, but it's better, way better. He has I don't know.
I think it was you that told me to check him out. I
did.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm with Grant on this one. By the way, didn't one of y'all say that he had 3 million subscribers?
He just hit 3 million.
I'm looking at it now. It's 36,000.
No, you're looking at the wrong thing.
Not.
All right.
Okay.
Amazingly,
I'll send it to you.
all of this is true.
Oh, I found
We
it.
know that from the detailed testimony, much of it
Oh
under
man, he
oath,
hit 3 million.
from several high-level
Such an idiot.
whistleblowers,
You're such
including
a fucking idiot.
You're right. I think Hecklefish does have his own channel, and he might only have 36 subscribers.
Yeah. Oh, let me know that one. I'll subscribe. Okay.
longtime intel officers Lou Elizondo and Dave Grush, both of whom we've talked to. But there have been many, about 10 so far. So the question is, now that the UAP Disclosure Act has passed...
Somebody spanking somebody? You could be
I mean, it's not me.
Autumn! I keep hearing like a smacking sound.
Yeah, I heard it too. I'm guessing
Okay.
Grant.
That's probably Grant into his game.
Not me. No, I was muted.
Oh.
I
Bojan,
don't think
he
it was
didn't go out
me.
tonight. Mr. Bojan said, I ain't going out tonight. The paddle coming out. All
Either
right.
that or somebody else is in the house smacking
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, Brian, the Y-Files, 3 million. It was good. I got Bride of Slender hooked on Y-Files.
Smack your bitch up.
Dude, it's a great channel. The dude covers
Oh,
things
they
we
changed
love.
the lyrics to that song now.
No, they
hear that,
didn't.
Mad?
No,
yes, they
did
did
not.
that because they've now made it more inclusive. Yep, it's not called "Smack Your Bitch Up" anymore.
What?
Smack them up.
From
the
what-
Prodigy.
Prodigy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
They-
god, that might be the lamest thing I've ever heard.
Man, yeah, but the dude he died though.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He died
He
like
seemed
2 or
like he
3
was
years
in great
ago.
health.
Yeah.
He looked like a guy who would be in great health.
Play my game. I like
All right.
Prodigy.
All right, time to go.
passed, when can the rest of us see the information that we paid for?
Okay,
and in
pause.
fact own?
I'm kidding. I was just fucking with you. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Sorry.
no, do
No,
what
no,
you
no. I
need
was
to
just
do.
messing with you. I have nothing to say.
Son of a bitch. I do. We do pay for it. And we got to remember that they work for us, people.
Not me, but I still want to
Well,
see it.
yeah, you're kind of, yeah, you're like a adjacent. You know,
He
you're
meant
American
the
adjacent.
royal we.
Voorhees?
What was that now? Okay.
Well, not so fast, it turns out. One of the great secrets of Washington, known to everyone inside Washington, is that many of the most powerful members of Congress do not work for their constituents, much less for the rest of us, for the country at large. They are instead puppets of the most secretive federal agencies. They are controlled effectively by the permanent bureaucracy, including through bribery and blackmail. Two such members happen to be especially powerful this term. They are Congressman Mike Rogers of Alabama, who is the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, and Congressman Mike Turner of...
Turner's a piece of shit. And no one tell him. No one tell him.
I didn't even look up.
Yep.
I mean, he has to hear us talking, right? He doesn't think we're
Yeah.
so rude that we're just going to talk over him.
No, I do. I do. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. I just thought you guys were talking over me as usual. So
You know we would stop to let you finish.
Eventually.
I thought you responded me talking about the dude's hair. It looked, the guy in the middle looks like he has amazing toupee, and I thought someone said something about that.
No, I said Turner's an absolute piece of shit.
Ah, yes, that's true. God damn, I hate myself. All right, back to this.
this term. They are Congressman Mike Rogers of Alabama, who is the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee.
One thing I do want to say is whoever got Tucker fired because he was...
Where did
You're
this
fucking muting me, aren't you? You're
I
fucking
can't, dude.
muting
I
me.
can't mute
No,
you.
I swear to God, I'm not.
I'm on to you guys.
you 100% can mute him if you have admin, right?
Oh.
I do, but I'm not, I
It is true.
swear.
One of you are.
Dude, I didn't even know I could do that. That's going to change everything now.
I don't.
I didn't even
tried
know
to
I
mute
could.
you, but it didn't work. Damn it! I fucking hate people. I do. I love my job. You know, and that's why my channel sucks. I have the. I was like, hey, let's invite Mad. We'll stay on topic. What
the
was I
fuck?
thinking?
And
How do I
Congressman
get the
Mike
blame
Turner
for
of
you
Ohio,
for
who
you
is
going to
chairman of
mute?
the House Intel Committee. Both of these men have been instructed
Just saying.
to violate, in letter and in spirit, federal law, and to hide the truth about UFOs from the American public. They're working to do that right now. It is infuriating to watch this. But if you think about it for a second, it's also baffling. Why is this happening? Federal agencies have been lying about UFOs for more than 80 years.
Right.
This has been a coordinated effort. It is both highly time-consuming and very...
When do you think we recovered our first craft in the United States?
1933.
Yep. There. Well, that's the farthest back that I've found. One of the whistleblowers talks about a crash in Italy where the Vatican actually called it into America because they didn't want Mussolini getting it. So they had an operation where we went over and recovered a crash near the Italy-Germany border, 1933.
Oh, why didn't they give it to the Germans?
You know, I think they already had their own.
Yeah, well, they were like, no, we have our bill. That was a bad German, but yeah, they have
terrible.
Yeah.
You guys have been hanging out with me too much. Brahma, I sent you a link because I know you talk about this stuff.
Remember they have that bill, the time traveling bill thing. They put all their instead of the UFO, they went with the bell. It's like going with HD DVD instead of Blu-ray.
Yeah, no,
it is far more superior.
It was Betamax, instead of VHS.
It was of VHS. It was HD DVD versus
laser
Blu-ray.
disc.
Laserdisc were just a weird thing. It's just like I like CDs and records. Let's combine the two.
Dude, my neighbor bought Beta and Laserdisc and always told me they bought the better product, which Beta was, I think. I think it was a better
Beta
product.
was.
I went all in on HD DVD. But all in, I bought the accessory to
Pirates?
the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
I even had the Departed on HD DVD. I'm like, no, trust me, guys. I see y'all with your Blu-ray, but this is the way.
This is the future. That's awesome. So glad you failed.
I didn't. They did.
Many Americans have been hurt in the process. But why? What's the point of this? Wouldn't it be a lot easier just to release the facts? Now, the conventional explanation for why they haven't been released is that the U.S. government is lying about UFOs because the truth about UFOs is too scary to reveal.
And
I don't
what
think
is
that's
that?
it either.
What is that, right?
I don't care for that. Like, oh no, they're not going to release because they don't think we're ready. So they're going to make alien movies for 60, 70 years to slowly get us used to there being aliens.
It's just
And then
they
they're
want
like,
control, dude.
yeah. All right, guys.
It's all about control.
It's all about the
I am
control of
not
the
muted, Emma.
technology.
Okay.
Is the technology more than anything? Because if they come public about it, well, then all governments in the world know about it, and then the focus will be on trying to. It'll go from rare earth elements to UFO.
Right.
Shit. I'm sorry, UAP.
UAP now, yeah. That,
Yeah.
You know who taught me that?
UAP.
Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton
Was that like
taught me that.
was that like Vulture in Marvel? Remember Michael Keaton Spider-Man movie?
Right.
Okay.
Was it Kree? No, not Kree. What were those guys?
Oh god, the
Chitauri.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep. They probably were taking him back in the 1800s. I believe that. And One Man Show just wants you to know, I think he has laser discs somewhere. All right.
That they're real, and our leaders wouldn't want to panic the population. But that's not true. In fact, it's ridiculous. Wouldn't want to terrify the population? Terrifying the population is what our government does best and most avidly.
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the button I meant.
What the fuck?
I thought that was something else. That's what I meant to have. Bing, bing,
That's
bing.
not better.
Yeah. Oh.
And by the way, it is. No. It is shocking. It is shocking
I
that
wish it was louder.
that when you hit the crow, I'm like, well, that's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And you're like, no, this is what I meant to click. I swear to Christ, these little Steam decks or whatever are the worst things that happen in YouTube. I am so sick. I hate them so much that I don't even have mine plugged in because I don't want to be.
I don't have mine plugged in. I only use mine for editing.
Yeah, I don't even want to be associated. Even.
Totally sounds like Glenn Fry circa like 1980.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't know din is a bird. I'm going to use that now when I say something that doesn't hit the mark, instead of.
Yeah, everybody will get that.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
Officials
You should do it every time
regularly
you're going to do a swears.
Oh yeah, like go. I can make it work. Okay.
Rational fears about COVID or white supremacy or Vladimir Putin
Oh, no.
or a dozen other topics as part of a pretty obvious control strategy. It's not like these people mind it scaring you. They want to scare you, and they do it every day. So why would they lie about UFOs?
Good question.
Well, because they're covering up a crime, obviously,
Oh, snap.
and it's their crime. Someday we'll discover what that crime is. But in the meantime, here are a few questions that honest lawmakers ought to be asking. Have government agencies used tax dollars to procure advanced non-human technology?
What other
If they have,
dollars do they have?
Exactly. Well,
the Chinese.
the wasted ones they print.
Oh, they got a bunch of money from Iraq after that First and Second World War. Second World War, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
China's been interested in investing in our government employees.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. They are giving some employees a little. No? Okay.
There was no sound
where
on that one.
exactly is that technology now? Has it been used for profit? How exactly has the American public benefited from that technology? And then this question, the most pressing of all. Has the U.S. government communicated directly with the beings that piloted these craft? Have
That's a
American
terrifying
officials ever
idea.
entered into any sort of agreement with them? And if so, what are the terms of that agreement?
Oh, I
Yeah,
actually read the story the other day about a UFO that they came across that crashed or whatever, and a couple guys went inside, and even though I forgot how big it was, but think of a UFO, it's about that size, right? But when they went in, it opened up like the Tartarus. Is that what it's called?
That too? Yeah, the Tartarus.
The TARDIS.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was huge, and then but time didn't work the same. But yeah, it was a pretty cool story though.
Yeah, like, oh, so time, what, slowed down,
Yeah.
sped up?
Well,
or-
they felt like they were. I can't remember if it. I'm pretty sure they were. They felt like they were only in there for a few minutes or whatever, and they came out, and they were ready to fucking come in with SWAT and shit. I don't remember all of it, but
That's
So
interesting.
the question I want to know, if there is aliens, okay, are we supposed to fight them? Can we eat them? And what happens if we fuck them?
Well, that's the first question you should be asking.
yeah.
Okay.
If we know anything about Americans, if there's a hole, we're gonna put something in it. So
Yeah.
Zach said, "What's their pronouns?" That's the most important thing. He has a valid point. Valid point. But no, you think about it. Like, if we have had contact, are they actually running our governments? Are they, has it been that way forever? It's kind of a terrifying idea of who's really in charge. You know?
yeah.
They
I
are.
do.
If only we had someone that could talk to the aliens, then we'd know.
All right, move on.
These are
He
not
did not get
random
it.
questions.
I
They are
He didn't
informed
get it.
questions.
Who can speak to the aliens?
The medium I was talking about with, and I have the
Oh,
video
you're
back
right.
there.
I'm sorry. I'm slow tonight. Shit.
And at this point, Americans have a moral right to know the answers. One member of Congress who might be willing to ask those questions is Congressman Tim Burchett. He's a Republican from Knoxville. Burchett is one of the very few lawmakers in Washington who seems genuinely outraged by the cover-up in progress. Here he is the other day responding to it.
And I was told by leadership that it was blocked by the intelligence community, not the intelligence committee, but the intelligence community. And that is a very chilling effect.
And that's 100% true. Like, that's terrifying that we have been warned about these people for so long, and they just don't care. They have the power. Like, these are non-elected people that are like, fuck you, we're not telling you.
Now, I just want us to be careful though, because we don't know if they're using government money. I mean, I don't know what type of lemonade stands they may have there in Washington.
Right.
I've never visited DC.
Right.
You
Are
know.
you stealing that from Slender Dad about the bake sale?
Oh, did he say something that was
Yeah,
similar but
dude,
not the same at all?
Work harder. on
That
your
doesn't
shit.
sound like something Mad would do. Very work
Right.
joke on the fly.
Not at all. Not at all.
And I was told by leadership that it was blocked by the intelligence community, not the intelligence committee, but the intelligence community. And that is a very chilling effect. If someone can reach through the veil of government and pierce it to the point of we do not have access to something, you got to start asking yourself.
He has crazy eyes.
Yeah.
I was
Those are a
gonna
little
say
terrifying.
the whites of the eyes are strangely like artificially highlighted.
Is he a
Right, like-
reptile?
Like
I was thinking
Gollum.
anime.
Ooh.
And who's that chick behind him? Is that Luna Broad?
No.
Okay, sorry.
yourself
Doesn't
who
look
the hell's in
good.
control. And I think it'd be wise for you all to start looking at some financial disclosures of some of those corporations, some of the people who do the stonewalling in this town. I want you to think about this. Think about this, that something with the capabilities of traveling light years, not showing a heat signature, and the energy capabilities of that would put the Pentagon out of business. We wouldn't be fighting these worthless wars overseas over oil, and American boys and girls wouldn't be dying. It would put the war pigs out of business.
Has he blinked?
And they'd
Yep,
I
just
think
then.
Thank
he
God,
just
right
did.
then.
He just did. Look at that. Look.
He can't-
Hi.
Wait, did
He
he
kind
hear
of
me?
reminds
I
he
think
kind
he
of
did.
reminds me of the human version of Sid from Ice Age.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one going after the nut.
No, that's Scratch or Scrag.
Awesome.
Okay. Anyways, my bad. I can't stop pushing these buttons now. But listen to what he's saying. It's terrifying to think about. Like, we just allowed this to happen. Everybody is just so like, give me my phone, give me my shows, give me my streaming. Let's just, not think about what's going on where we
Sorry.
could have not pay for any fucking energy. We'd all be able to live beautiful lives. And yes, I did say streaming.
Okay, well, I love how you're going with the communist utopia.
It's not communist. It's called new energy that doesn't
Okay,
rip up the earth.
Right, but I love his angle. It's basically we're gonna give you a tax break if we all had all this technology.
Yeah.
We could lower your taxes by 10%.
And I
This
do
might,
love
this
that.
might be a weird
would stop
thing.
wars.
Is the guy behind him got like a pink pop socket on his phone?
Holy shit! Please tell me that's his. And
Well,
if
yeah,
he does, he's like standing like weirdly. I think it's a lady person that we can't see. Oh, it's the girl with the glasses. You could just see her right next to the dude with glasses on the right. You see her glasses.
So hoping
in
it
his
was that
shoulder.
guy.
That would have been great. That would have been great.
I like the guy in the background. He's got a full rig up just for his camera.
Oh, he's doing it, man. I'm a
What
journalist.
is that?
He's a journalist. Maybe playing a video game.
I'm overcompensating for my lack of abilities.
I may never win a Pulitzer, but
This motherfucker got headphones on.
Yeah, it was yeah. And that chick's she's pretty something those lips.
And American boys and girls wouldn't be dying. It would put the war pigs out of business, and they'd have to go somewhere else. And I'm all for that.
Congressman Tim Burchett of Tennessee joins us now. Congressman, thanks so much for coming on. So I think a lot of that clip speaks for itself, but you were saying effectively, as I hear you, if unelected bureaucrats and
this is the same guy?
Yeah, huh?
Nah, it's not the same guy. They already replaced him. That was fucking quick.
That was quick. Look, the chin, and then you go to this guy. It's just more manly looking.
But they can't be the same guy.
He
They're
has
wearing
glasses.
different color ties. Yeah, he's got a different color tie on.
Oh my God, you're right. Different colored ties.
The glasses, dude.
The glasses. He has skin that's pink.
And thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, sorry.
So I think a lot of that clip speaks for itself.
Watch
you
his accent. I bet you it'll change.
Right.
Effectively, as I hear you, if unelected bureaucrats and defense contractors can shut down a federal law, then it's not really a democracy, then is it?
No, it's not, and you're correct. They have been able to do that
Sounds
through
like
their
an
power
android.
and influence.
Oh my God, is that Forrest
I'm
Gump?
really struck.
He sounds like an android. Yes, you are correct. But what he's saying
Mama
is
says.
everyone should really listen to. It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
There is some pushback against this. I think you've been the most visible and by far the most articulate. But there are some people who are bothered by this. But I've heard almost no discussion about why it's happening in the first place. Why the effort, the enormous effort to suborn the members of Congress, the committee chairman I mentioned, and the new Speaker of the House, and the Senate Minority Leader rather. Why? Why go to the effort to hide information that most Americans think they already know?
He's really putting like an accent on that why. And then he's got like the close. So he's serious right now, Tucker.
Oh, is that his serious why?
That's his serious why. And then his eye like kind of does that. Like, I'm going to close one of my eyes. Watch.
Minority Leader rather. Why?
See the squint?
Why go to the effort to hide information that most Americans think they already know and have accepted?
And before you answer, I want you to remember how serious my face looks.
Right. So let's get your fucking serious face on 2.0.
Power, influence, corruption, money, all the things, that run Washington. Our Pentagon just recently failed their 6th audit in a row.
Jesus.
They publicly disclosed that over half
I
their
did not know.
Hold on. Did no one give them the regulations for that from the IRS? Did the IRS not? Hey, here's what we need. How do you fail 4 times?
It was 6.
Oh, sorry,
time
6
in a row.
I mean, come on.
Imagine this. They walk in. Hi, we're from the IRS. Shut up. We're noticing $2 trillion missing out of this program. Yeah. So we're just wondering where it's
classified.
It's classified. Now shut your face because I keep you safe, boy.
Look, if the Pentagon can't do it, can we get HR Block or TurboTax to go over there and and get their finances? You know what I mean?
Dude, for 14.49, I'll give you the best quote you've ever had. Like, it's real good.
I'm just saying.
Assets are unaccounted for. Now, those assets are...
how much?
They're they publicly disclose that over half their assets are unaccounted for. Now, those assets are...
Half the Pentagon's assets. How is this news to me? Do you think that's something people reporting all over? Like the Pentagon reports only half their assets. The rest, they say F you, no one's talking about it. We have to listen to a guy on X. Now, granted, he has a bigger platform now than Fox, which is crazy, but only
still doesn't get the same
follow
amount.
Tucker, watch Tucker. You know what I mean?
Or those that are watching to take notes on every time he says something in even slightly.
Right. You could call the FE, whatever they are. The FE.
Or counting all the times he squints.
Something like that.
their automobiles, their firearms,
Automobiles.
I guess personnel, everything. 50%. Could you imagine anything else? And yet we've rewarded them with billions more this year for their incredible effort, and they're bragging about how well they're doing now. And so you figure, a compartmentalized department like the Pentagon, who has these untold billion-dollar contracts with our defense contractors who want us in every dadgum war, who want us in Ukraine, who want us in everything, everywhere in the world, and because they'll be selling more missile defense systems and things like that.
I do want to listen to this guy, but I want to not get in trouble with YouTube. So, guys, we're going to move over to Rumble because YouTube will hit me on this one, and we've been watching it way too long. So I will share the link in the chat. Yep.
If you want to watch mine instead, because I don't know, I can't remember how long it is. It's like 5 minutes. You won't get clean for that. The video that I've been sharing this whole time, and Grant has made multiple references. Yeah.
I thought it was the girl from Friends. Okay, hold on. We'll play this out then, and then we'll go to Rumble. Here we go.
Check down there. The Tellus channel. TellusChannel.com.
Tell us. Get it? The Tell Us.
Oh, no, I didn't get it to right now. This is one of my favorite videos on YouTube.
I hate this. I can't even see
Council
it.
of Light.
We are here now.
I hate stream nerds sometimes.
We are here now.
We love you.
I forgot about the Asian accent. That's not her. That's the alien using
Scott,
it.
Scott, just let her cook. Let her cook.
I can't even see it.
Aspects from your future.
Oh, now I hear it.
Came
What the hell am
back
I listening
to assist you on your journey. Dear ones, for eons, we have sending our signs and messages here to your planet.
Does she identify?
But we have not learned how to speak properly.
Throughout the centuries of your cultures, you have tried to interpret them and to try to figure them out.
Oh, man.
We sometimes smile at the many ways and ideas that you had in trying to think of who made these signs.
Okay, real quick.
What the hell am I watching?
She's a medium. She's talking to. Well, she's not speaking. Yes, that's an alien talking to you right now. You're not even paying attention.
So it's an Asian alien. I didn't know. I'm confused.
It's amazing that they have all this technology, all this advancement for all these eons, and they still don't know how to speak proper English.
Right.
And can't lose an accent. By the way, what I
Well,
find crazy.
they're picking up old Japanese TV. That's the problem because that was
What I find interesting is that this person. I'm not saying that it's not real, but if it's not real, she's like, no, I don't need to write this down to make the alien sound like, he has his shit together. I'll wing it.
Well, One Man Show says, so aliens still need glasses. And Kronos Godwisen says, I've got to learn how to talk like that in the future.
Okay. The alien doesn't need glasses, but this medium needs glasses.
Right.
Yeah.
I think some people are a little confused on the difference.
Yeah, this is not an alien.
Right.
She's not an alien, but she's using her powers that she learned online to be able to communicate with them.
Well, I mean,
she teaches how to do it online, so I'm assuming that's where she learned it.
Why would she lie, right?
I don't know why. I never said that.
Fairies and the elementals came down and created these circles and these shapes and forms.
Oh, crop circles. She knows those guys.
It is not so, dear ones.
Exactly.
We do collaborate with the elementals and with the fairy kingdom, of course.
Oh, fucking fairies?
I did not remember that she also introduced the fairy kingdom.
The fairy kingdom. How do you leave? I remember that, because if you left that out, that's like headlines.
You've got to understand the fairy kingdom and the elementals, aliens, and everything. They do have a bit of a history. It's kind of like the Middle East at the moment. They are still fighting, but they're trying to work it out. She's like the go-to. She's like the UN.
Oh no! Are they keeping the fairy kingdom in an open air prison?
Oh my God.
Yes,
that's
they are.
terrifying.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
But not for this
they're
specific
giving them 2 days to
purpose
escape.
in creating our encoded messages for you.
Why don't you just tell us? Why do you got to do fucking codes and symbols
You
and shit?
see,
Just tell
dear
us.
ones, all
Oh, there's
we
no way to
do
communicate it.
is to give
Right.
you an offering.
Mhm.
And as we are respecting your free will and sovereignty in this journey, you can explore and understand our messages at your own pace.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
We left many clues for your scientists as well. But now, dear ones, it is time to understand the
This is
deeper
awesome.
meaning of these messages that we left for
Everybody
you,
ready for
and
the-
that we will continue
This
to
is
leave
it.
for you, dear ones.
Here we go.
As you are
Spill that
growing
tea.
up spiritually, dear ones,
Yeah.
you will be capable of understanding more and more
How did
complex
she not move her top
concepts,
lip?
information, messages, vibrational frequencies, and activations that are embedded
She almost looks like one of
within
the-
our signs and messages, what you term crop circles.
One of the apes from Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton one.
Yeah.
Dear ones,
Is this
deep within your
Gaia?
DNA
Not Gaia,
is
but
in
Gaia?
a deep slumber
I got
all the encoding and all the information.
Wait, what? They put that shit in
As
us?
you begin to explore and gaze at our
gaze.
geometric
in the
messages
See?
Yeah.
within your DNA, this
It's
information
not natural.
Yo, are they saying that the aliens put encoded information into our DNA and we have to look?
I wish it was louder.
Is it still playing?
Why do you play twice?
And we have to look at crop circles.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Is it still
To,
going?
wait, our scientists have to
understand
look
it.
at crop circles to figure out how to unlock the message in our DNA. Well, why haven't they done it yet?
Very true. Some may have tried, but they were.
You know, I blame the government.
being
All the
activated
fairies.
and ignited within you.
Uh-huh.
And as you grow up more and more,
Spiritually
speaking,
you have watched
you
this
will
way
make
too
the
No, I
connections
really,
with
I haven't seen it in forever.
Dude, you memorized it.
Dude,
You were
I forgot about the
brain
fairy kingdom.
to understand all the shapes and forms and what they truly mean. Now, the Asara
God, how
is
much
very
longer is this?
excited to assist you in this process.
This is really
Less than a minute.
painful, Matt.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
no.
fine, forget it.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
Can we get to the price? Where's
No,
the
that's cool.
price?
That's cool.
Does she get to the price?
You will never
That's the
know.
introduction.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So that was the introduction to it. There are 172 lessons.
Is my X-Files thing playing again?
Nope.
No,
No.
it's because you got to hit F5. Just refresh.
All right, it's playing for me. That's all I can hear. Okay, sorry about that.
Mhm.
We're going over to Rumble. Sorry about that, Mad. That was good. That was good YouTube. Fairy Kingdoms.
Well, I mean, it
and,
would be if you guys participated, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now you know how I feel with Tucker. All right. We'll see you over on Rumble, everybody.
Ezra Miller's on the run. It's another day and it's
Why won't it
another
let me mute?
one. He's some serial groomer
I don't know
trash.
what's going on
Now,
right now.
how can
This
Warner
stupid
Brothers
thing
sell
will
the
not-
I'm gonna press
Flash? And I
F5 like Grant said.
wonder.
I can't even get the thing to let me close this out. Remove. What the frig?
And Mad's gone.
Why'd he leave us?
And Mad's back. Matt accidentally hit